Hi there friends, Chris is again, welcome back to our video. This is another request the same for Jason, and the name of this video is Martyrs 2016 movie review. Now, I've seen the original Martyrs actually on DVD. I like it, but it's definitely a hard to watch movie to watch. But this is the remake, which I have not seen, I don't own, so let's see if it's any good or not by Good Bad Flicks. I like this channel, so let's see what he thinks of it.
Martyrs came out in 2008, and it was an intentionally made movie where you either loved it or you hated it. In the beginning of the DVD, the director even talks for a minute about how he made this movie with the intention of pissing people off. And that is something that I think is really important in cinema these days.
Yeah.
You had somebody who knew that this movie was not going to resonate with a larger audience. It was going to piss off a lot of people, and yet he made it anyway. Now, I'm not saying that we don't need good, fun popcorn movies and chick flicks, and all those, they all have their place. But
yeah.
Movies like this, they push the boundaries of what you usually think of within cinema. What the original movie was.
It's a fucked up movie, but it's really good.
Most brutal, uncomfortable, unpleasant experiences you'll ever have.
It is.
This is something where it's unpleasant, but it's meant to be unpleasant. It's thought-provoking, it's uncomfortable, it's a terrifying, miserable experience.
It is.
That, again,
it's
is
fucked up.
For you to either love it or hate it. Saying all this, I had heard a while ago that they were remaking it. Terrible idea. Absolutely terrible idea.
Yeah.
While they were working on this, the director came out and said that he was not going to make the movie as brutal as the original. Alright, red flag number one.
Yeah.
Then I thought, well, maybe they're going to put some kind of different...
Just don't make it at all then.
...spin on it. So it kind of fell off the radar, nobody heard anything about it. And then all of a sudden, there's an announcement, I think it was on like Bloody Disgusting or something. The Martyrs movie was already made, and it'll be coming out soon. Whoever was pushing
what was this video?
Really wanted a Martyrs
God,
movie.
8 years ago.
Snuck out on video on demand sometime in January. Morbid curiosity got me, and I had to watch it. Don't make the same mistake I did. The entire beginning is pretty much shot for shot of the original. But then, when the shit hits the fan, they pull...
I mean, it could be for those who don't like gory, who doesn't like the darkness or the roughness of the first movie. They can watch this one if they don't like out there movies, if they want to, limit themselves. I guess this movie's for them.
All their punches. It just was so completely watered down. Actually, aside from, I'd say maybe 2 moments in the film, it could have been PG-13. Easily could have been PG-13. There was one scene that was very bloody, and then there was another scene where somebody was shot with a shotgun, and that was kind of bloody, and that most likely would not have made PG-13. But trimmed it slightly, could have easily been PG-13. And that right
think about it. The girl gets skinned alive in the first movie. Spoilers.
Was that it was one of the most vicious, miserable, violent movies ever made, and the remake of it, borderline PG-13. Why are you trying to take a movie like this and sanitize it for a younger audience? The younger audience isn't going to understand this shit. Audience,
true.
Number one, hasn't even heard of the original. Number two, has zero interest in this. So I don't understand who they're trying to appeal to. If you haven't seen the original Martyrs, I give it my highest recommendation. It is a brilliant film. However, it is a film that is not for everybody. It is a film that is not for...
Only seen it once, that's it for me. Me and my mom watched it. She liked it, but...
It is such a gut punch of a film that a lot of you would hate it. I recommend giving it a chance, but I apologize if you watch it and you hate it. But I understand. I personally think it's amazing.
I don't hate it, it's just a hard to watch movie.
Costs. If you don't want this or the original spoiled, fail and check out the original. The whole foundation of Martyrs is that there is this group of religious zealots that have been kidnapping people for an undetermined amount of time, a very long time. And what they're doing is they're torturing them and taking them to the brink of death, where they can tell them whether or not...
She got skin alive in that scene, that's fucked up.
Essentially, it's this girl who, when she's young, she kidnapped by these people and tortured. She escapes, and she goes to live at this orphanage where her and this other girl, they become friends. And 10 years later, the girl found the people who had kidnapped her, and so she goes and gets her revenge, and then calls her friend and tells her,
Just shoots them all down,
and so the girl
guns them all down in brutal ways.
You've killed this family. On the surface, it looks like they're perfectly normal people, but then they find this secret entrance, and it leads down to this dungeon where there's a whole bunch of girls that are captured, and they're just being tortured and used for the martyr program. It's just vicious. They humiliate them. They make them
Hollywood movies aren't even this bad in terms of violence.
They just cause and inflict incredible amounts of pain to these people to push them to the brink of death.
That thing was scary. Her fucking, the creature, just seeing.
With the remake, there was one girl who was captured, and she's, oh my god, you gotta help me, oh, there's so much pain. And she's still fully clothed, she has all her hair, and looks like maybe she hasn't eaten for like a day. That's the length of torture that, well, we're gonna make it mildly unpleasant for you, young lady. In the original, they found
that was fucked up. That fucking helmet thing on its head.
Her forehead was severely malnourished. It was completely naked. Just looked horrible. The one girl, they take her in to show her, here's what we're doing. And they completely destroy the whole movie because they tell you fairly early